Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all having a good time. It's the weekend. We just thank God for uh, a long week that has come to an end and everything that we've been able to achieve this week. It's rest time, it's fun time, and I just had happened to bump into a brother on my journeys today. And this brother has a thing or two to say to us all as a piece of advice from a big brother to all of us. This brother has been about on this platform for quite some time. He disappeared into thin air and he's back in the house to give us his 2 cents. So, Kwame No Face, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good.
Good. You and I were having a conversation a few hours back, and
Yeah.
there was a few things that you talked about which I thought would be beneficial to all of us on social media to hear the sorts of things that you were talking about. We were just gisting about our lives and, certain things that we wished we knew or our older selves could tell our younger selves, because that would inform the sorts of decisions that we made and the outcomes that we've had. And in today's world, we see a lot of people who are much younger than us repeating and even making more uh, catastrophic mistakes. So, what are some of the things that we can say to them that are younger than us or even the same age or older than us to have better outcomes in their lives? Kwame No Face, I'm not going to talk too much more. I just want you to say what you were saying earlier on in your own way so that everybody can understand what you have to say. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you for having me again. It's been a while since I came on your platform to talk. Like you said, just been a little bit busy with life and all that, right? But when I met you, we were just talking about making right choices of the partners we do have in our lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one, and then how cheating affects relationships or a marriage, right? How it destroys it for both. But I mean, I'm talking about for we men and then for we women, right? How that can have a big downturn in your relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one is it's you're a young guy, you are coming up, or you're a young lady and you are coming up, and you met somebody, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
that you guys feel like, oh, we can make a life together, and kind of like you have same kind of mindset, and goals aligned and all that,
Kwame
right?
No Face, what happened to your pigeon? All of a sudden, your pigeon has disappeared. Please free your mind.
My pigeon will come when my pigeon will come when I'm really into it, and then I want my brothers and sisters to really get it right. So now you have established a relationship with somebody, and you guys are in a relationship, right? Everything they go well for your relationship inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your wife they work, you
Mm-hmm.
two they work, the two
Mm-hmm.
of you they bring money. You have
Uh-huh.
same goals aligned. So, and then all of a sudden somebody decides say in the relationship where they inside no good for him. So he won't pass back door and go have another partner for the relationship in back.
Uh-huh.
It they destroy the relationship seriously.
Oh wow.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It does, because now what you are doing is you are inviting you don't they bring third person from your marriage inside or your relationship inside, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so now, especially for you and we men, your mind begins to waver, right? Even if your mind doesn't begin to waver, your pocket begins to waver,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because whoever is on the other side knows that, oh, it don't get wife for who, so
Mm-hmm.
you know go take me go anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now your pocket begins to suffer. right?
Mm.
And when that happens, it don't they affect your house too.
Mm. I
Understand?
see.
And then this goes to my sisters too. You have a
Mhm.
nice man, everything don't they work, you do wedding, everything be nice. Then within 5 6 years, you begin to get bored in the relationship. So you want something which more intriguing outside it. It just causes a lot of problem, right?
Mm.
It does. It does. It does. It affects you, your spouse, your wife, your children. If you have kids at that time, it affects everything.
Mm.
You are not now. You are not the man you used to be anymore.
Mm.
Now you come home late.
Mhm.
Every time they give stories, say your boss say make you can't work weekend, which we all know say no boss say make you can't weekend.
Mm.
Oh, we get meeting for here. Oh. We get meeting for Enugu in back. So me and my boss for go Enugu meeting. Where we all know say you and your boss know they go in Enugu meeting. It
Mm.
destroys. It destroys a lot of stuff, right? Destroys.
Mm.
It destroys trust. It destroys your pocket. It destroys dreams. Because when you met this woman, you guys all had a dream. Oh, in the next 5 6 years, we'll save money, buy a house, we'll do this, and then now the 6 years that is up for us to do that. Now you are doing something else outside it, right?
Mm.
So it affects everything. So to me, my younger self, if I'm to talk to my younger self today,
Yeah.
try and stay away from it if you can.
Mm.
Try and stay away from it because what it does to you is I always say this: you be mad when you have woman,
Mhm.
where they cheat for your woman back, and you be focused on everything. It is easier to shake that dream with a supportive woman.
Mm.
It is very easy to hit that dream.
Mm.
You understand? Because you are focused, you are with this person,
Mm.
and all you have planned on pen and paper. I'm telling you, with time, it will bear fruit, right? Because you are with this person, and then you guys are working together. So joint account, whatever it is, right? You Once you don't go outside those tracks, possibility of making it early is faster, right?
But you men always say you can't eat, you can't have pounded yam and egusi every day. Well, you have to, you have to have difference now.
My brother,
You go change, change, change
if
up.
the pounded yam they make them next time, make they put the same pounded yam for fire top, make they cook them. Next time. You understand? You have to. Okay. Now relationship, man and woman, we all they grow with
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
Nobody they stay 20 years.
Mhm.
Nobody they stay. Even we men,
Mm.
our belly, as
Mm.
time they go on with the chop starch, with the drink beer, our belly don't they big. And of course, right? What I mean, our belly don't they big. Maybe now you begin to they make lazy. Not like when you were in your 20s where you they jump. So you for no say we all they grow.
Mhm.
You know, go fit tell me say because your wife born two pickings for you, way in stomach can make big small. So yeah, your wife for go make in stomach flat. Now you they talk you to your stomach don't big now.
Mm.
Exactly. So we change. It's evolution. We all change as we get older. You are not who you used to be in your 20s. I used to have high hair. Now punk at the court. Today, now it be sweat at the court, right? So now in the show say nobody they stay the same forever, right? So whichever how way the woman don't turn, if you feel say no good for you, you and the woman can fit go to gym and you go fit go train and then tone your body. But bringing an
But
extent,
you guys always like to have farm and garden. I hear you. Some of you guys often say that
you know what,
you
man,
can make
well the person will want have the farm and the garden. Me,
yeah.
I no want farm and garden. Maybe that person in pocket don't big. Where he ready say go they spend money. That no,
But
yeah.
how do you spend the money? How do you spend the money? You have a farm, you have a garden. How are you spending the money? And
When the
what you
garden,
get?
the garden, when the garden is seeing the farm get more produce on the farm than the garden, you think the garden is going to just lie down like that?
Mm.
Who spend money.
I see.
Exactly. And that money where you don't spend can go to educational fund for your children, or can go to a recreational fund for you and your wife. At the end of the year, you can take a trip and go somewhere. Because you know what? Let's all be honest here. Unless you are from an extremely rich house where your papa or your mama don't get big money,
Mm.
already put them down.
Mm.
Now, if it's somebody we go help you, we go make your life go make big.
I see.
So why I say when your life make big, why you don't chop with that person?
Mm.
Simple, right? But you know, some men want they like the noise. Me, I don't like noise because I already have enough noise they go on. So
What do you mean by noise? What does that
yeah,
mean?
but of course we have. Excuse me to say, you have multiple partners. Everybody will be calling you at all times. What do you expect? And this one wants her light bill paid. Your wife is saying that the children's school fees is ready, so you have to pay because it's responsibility, right? If you are prepared for it, that's fine. And if you know that you are not prepared for it, then why go into it, right?
But there are lots of people who don't have money who have 10 girlfriends. So, yeah, like when you look back in Africa, you look at Ghana, there are people who are, I don't know, police officers, army officers. They have one wife, they have 10 girlfriends. Every village they go, they have a new woman there. They don't have the money, but they still do it. So how do they manage it? Kwame No Face, are you still there?
I'm right here. I don't know how they do it, but really, you have. So you are telling me, well, anyways, that is what they chose to do. I Kwame No Face, I'm experienced a little bit in life, and I'm not really interested in that, right? But like I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how they do it. You understand? I don't know how. So the women don't call them. The women don't ask them. The women know they ask them for money. The women know they ask them for nothing. Really?
Hmm.
Well,
So if there is one piece of advice that you would give your younger self now, knowing what you know now, what would it be?
is find woman where in and your goals at least if they align.
Hmm.
Find a woman or a man that at least your goals they align.
What does
Because
that mean?
okay, I am a, let's say, I don't know how to put this. Let's say my wife is a nurse, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She has a profession. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say I'm a pharmacist. I also have my profession, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now our goals being kind of the same is, oh my dear, we are living in, we they stay somebody in rented house.
Uh-huh.
So in the next 2 years, make we save money
Mm-hmm.
and leave the person in rented house and at least go start, or in the next 2 years, as we the day rented house, make we try buy land and make work and also start to build our own place because we know if we stay somebody in rented house inside forever,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if your wife they understand that goal in
Mm-hmm.
which you bring or the mindset in which you bring, it they make you and achieving that dream faster. And when
Mm.
you deal with somebody where he won't buy Brazilian hair, when you get money, he won't buy clothes. They care about you and they stay rented house inside. Or if they care, they say he won't go out and make flashy, make the world see say he hard.
Mm.
He they hard. Now they tell say when you be young man, excuse my language here, no be saying nyash, 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 nyash. No, 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 no. Now sometimes I brain.
Mm.
See find somebody we in and you they align together. Same mindset. No, because we are all different. We can't have the same goal and same mindset. Possible. But at least something which align, it makes life more easier. it makes life more easier. So to my younger self, this is what I would have done if the tables are to be turned back again. But it's impossible. So from now going, you just they use your experience, they take live your life, right? So you not go make too many mistakes again, right?
So, as a young man, don't have multiple partners.
No,
Find
no,
somebody, one person,
no,
and then live
no.
your life with
Yeah,
that person.
if you that is if you have come to it, it's when you are young. I'm not here to say that when you are young, you are young. We all make mistakes.
Mhm,
Nobody don't date this world where you go tell me say you know make mistake. We all they make mistake. But
mhm,
when you reach that level where you won't have a partner where you and you go make life,
mhm,
find one way in goes and your own. They at least they are alive.
mm,
They make your life easier. And
mm.
don't carry woman where you know they work or man where you know they work. I don't they beg you.
Oh, why?
Hey, my sister, you know, see her shout.
Why?
You they work. Then
Mm-hmm,
somebody you know they work, he don't they house.
mm-hmm.
That be double drainage now. That be
Draining.
double that be double drainage.
Mm,
Because Africa, you know, say it no be only you and your wife. Oh, you get your mother, you get your father, you
mm-hmm,
get your uncle,
mm-hmm,
because it be family thing.
mm-hmm,
So if you they give all this money out, then the woman where you and him, they even if they close from work, they can they tell you say, oh, short don't finish, oh, you they come and make you buy short car house. Why you go build house?
mm,
No, that's just my younger self. In
mm,
my I've grown to realize that. So this is my advice to my younger self. And the younger guys can take it or they can choose not to take it, right? Exactly. I'm not saying love is not a good thing. Love is might be one of the nicest things for this world you will get, but take your head, take day for love inside too, right? Mm.
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 What about women marrying or being with men who are also unemployed? Because it's both ways, right? There are
You
men
see,
who are also,
good.
yeah.
Unemployed, I be man.
Mm-hmm,
Let's say me and you did. Wait today, my job don't spoil.
mm-hmm,
My work eventually maybe it can't spoil.
uh-huh,
You know that say me and you they are no be lazy man. Say Kwame no face within a time frame of 6 months, he go pick up the pieces and he go find work he go do.
mm-hmm,
But just to stay with man where he go day house where he no go work
mm.
for years. You know.
But there's so many women who are living with men like that. A lot.
And the question I they ask be say why?
Hmm.
No, I want the women to be honest with me to tell me why. Because it's a big drain. I'm sure the platform all knows that I am a single dad, and it's a big drain. It's not easy. So having children and having a husband again who is lying in the bed where they work.
Hmm.
Hey, unless maybe you they make 200,000, 300,000 a year, then maybe that one is okay, right? Maybe. But how many of us make that money? It's just about 4% of the population they get that money.
But I also think that, I mean, whether you're male or female, having a job and being in partnership or marriage with somebody, it's not just about the financial ramifications or implications of that. The fact that there's two incomes coming in apart from one. I think even as you yourself, because I'll use myself as an example. I just can't envisage a life where I'm just sat at home doing nothing. Like
Thank you.
I wasn't raised like that. I just, how would I do anything? Right? How would I feed myself? I've grown up to become very self-sufficient. I
Thank
don't
you.
depend on anybody. I'm not waiting for no handouts from it. And it gives you yourself this kind of self pride and dignity of your own, because you know that you've whatever you have, you used your two hands, 10 fingers, and your arms here to do whatever it is that you have. So I think that it's not just a question of two incomes coming in. It's you yourself as a person. What self dignity and respect do you have for yourself? Because let's face it, when you live in a marriage or relationship, whether it's man or woman who isn't working, how do you feel? Like, I've never had to ask any man, oh, my panty don't tear, so please make you give me money, make I take go buy new pants. I've never done that before, right? So to have to do that, doesn't that deplete your dignity and self-respect and self-worth as a person? We have Roberta here. She says some people don't mind not working and depending on others. Some people, some people don't have shame. Oh. That's what Roberta said.
You see, you know what? So the question here is, don't you have any goals as a human being for yourself in life?
Hmm.
Look, I don't, nowadays with maturity and everything, we are all not academically inclined.
True.
Yeah, no be we all know book.
Mm-hmm.
God give we all different talents.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody they a good with business.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody they a good with book.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. You know if you go school, they understand. Because maybe you don't get the head one. But God give you talent. Have you taken your time to find out what the talent it be? Sometimes you know how to fix cars,
Mm-hmm.
or you know how to fix refrigeration, but because you are good at that, as usual, you start get small money. Now if for her 3, 4 girlfriends, no. What you for do be, you have to be the best in the refrigeration you they do.
Mm-hmm.
So now your name become a household name.
Mm-hmm.
You go get money, pass the person where you go school, go get degree, where in they go office, go with 1 month, maybe pay. The guy will be good with in hand, where get his own small store, shop, where they fix cars. We now they fix 5, 6 cars, small nara, small city they for your pocket, you forget 3 girlfriends. No. You for make sure say the shop where you deal, your name becomes a household name. So now you have big men where they can't park them at Range Rover. You go reach a stage say where you go get government contract, where ministers go they bring them a V8 where you go they fix. You can be good in anything you want to be. You don't have, it not be only school will give you that. Because a lot of rich people they in Nigeria, a lot of rich people they Ghana, we no go school but get money. All be because business. Kwame Despite be one of them. Nigeria, they get plenty rich men for there. If you look at Dagonte, what the guy they do now, they build oil refinery, right? How many people don't go school past Dagonte? We know they feel achieve what the man they do. We get stuck in here, feeling say only education or because this, that. So no, you can be good even if you be chakara, you they sell. Make sure say the chakara they sell out with quality, so you become a household name. Right? Me and you live in Ghana, Makwala market. Women they will get money past ministers for parliament. Me and you know that. And those women they don't go school. They bring Holland clothes from a Holland things, and today those women get 5, 6, 7, 8 stores for Makwala.
True.
Thank you. So don't limit yourself. We are all not educationally inclined. You are also gifted in your own small way. If you be cocoa you they sell, make sure say your name be household name. That be all. Oh, this woman, hey, Madam Safia too in cocoa there number 1. No, you go see long line. At the end of the day, the money you get, the guy go sit office 1 month, he don't get that money safe. Right? Exactly. Right? So, you can become anything you want, but the idea of wanting to just stay home, cross your leg, do Brazilian hair, paint your nails, wait for your husband to go and work and come home, my sister, you are wasting your own life.
And without promoting promiscuity, a lot of the things that I saw growing up was that when the men went out there and they met other women who were professionals, whether it was through education or otherwise, or just business minded and making money for themselves, those men tended to leave their wives and go having extramarital affairs with those women out there.
I'm sorry for the women that men have done that to them. I'm sorry. The only thing is I can just apologize on behalf of men, because when you don't see young man where they can with woman sit your body help you and now it's good for you, then they carry other women for side. It be painful now. Be
It
painful now.
is, but the point I'm making here is that I'm talking about the women who were sat at home doing nothing, because that thing is not attractive to anybody. Would you want to be with a woman who is sitting at home doing nothing and you have to go camp?
You know
Those
what?
men go out there and go meet women who are, working and making things for
Correct.
themselves, and they're
Thank you.
attracted to them. Yeah.
The truth is that your beauty will take you for maybe 4 or 5 years, and that's it.
Oh, so now she know they take you go
Oh,
far.
yeah, now 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, they go fed up with them after 4 or 5 years. You know, like
Oh,
they go take the one way it be nyashless, way they work the way at least when they hungry, you go give them money chop. You don't know.
oh, why?
It be nyash, I sorry, it be nyash we go job. Sorry, my sister.
You know, be Bobby, you go chop.
I beg you, my sister, I know be him go job.
Oh,
Because bills day we go pay. Especially where me and you they stay, bills day we they pay. Can't note today, can't insurance, we get mortgage. I'm sorry, man. You can't cross your leg. Impossible. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even care if you work in a gas station and they are giving you $500 a week. Just go there. It's fine with me. At the end of the month, you can help with even food. Even if I'm paying the bills, you use yours to buy food. But say they cross your leg, they wear Brazilian, they watch sitcom. Not in my house. Sorry. Mm,
I see.
yeah. So and it's good for you, the woman too, right? You become a self-made woman, like you said. Darling, my panty don't tear. Oh. Your husband will just look at you like, so that one too, I forgive you money for him.
Hmm.
At least if they do your small thing, by the time your husband, even school go reopen, say, oh, honey, I buy the kiddies, their books, their this, their that. So we just need small money to pay school fee. Which man won't be happy with that?
Hmm.
Tell me. Which man no go happy with you in wife? Say, oh, he go work self, go tell him friends, say, hey, today my wife surprised me. Oh, of course. But if everything, wait, the man wait for buy book, food, textbook, everything for you no good. No good.
I see.
And it makes it easier. Like I said earlier on, it makes everything beautiful. Today, you don't have, your wife is like, baby, don't worry, I got you. Which man in head no go make big like drum? We no get money. My wife tell and say, oh, baby, don't worry, I got you. Which man no like?
Some men have all of that, but they still cheat, darling.
But the thing will happen be say eventually life will take from you, then take give the one way in the final. You don't know. Where you get out, they take the plane. Somebody they pray for him every day. That one where you man, you get way, you know they respect and we don't do your house, they treat them like shakara. Somebody they kneel down every day, say God. Because in whole life, so Brazilian hair women they find they get. He never they get woman they help them. So in every day they kneel down, they pray, say God, I beg you, God, I beg you. One day God will carry the one way you know how you have where you know like they give somebody when you want them. That's all he did. Then I go to say, hey, so this man can't carry my woman, oh, my woman leave me, go carry this. You don't know what they do for you. Because it's not every man they get that thing you they talk. It not be every man they get woman they help them. Some man they be here alone they do in everything. So that man into they walk they pray. Say make God like the Christians they talk and make they bring the helper, right? If we define out. So if you go meet woman where he didn't go out today, pay the woman next week. No, the woman say, "Oh, don't worry, I will pay." You think he go leave you? The woman make you can't carry him again because the man they pay for you, so you know they value him again. But I know be every man that they pay for him.
But when we heard this story about this banker who was married to a doctor and was still frolicking around with younger girls, did you not hear that story?
My good friend Marco.
Yes.
He just made a mistake.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think the Marco just made a mistake. I don't know.
There's so many like him. It's not an isolated case. There's so many guys like that.
But you see, the problem with my friend Marco is that he was a CFO. Now he has lost that job. You are 51-year-old man with no job. Yeah, he made a mistake, but he's paying the price for the mistake he made. I'm sure the other men are watching the Marco as a story. He worked in the bank for how many years? 25 years or more. He lost his career because of a side chick. Yeah, you might get a job again somewhere else because, you made a mistake. That's fine. But you are not going to start from the CFA position in which you were in again. You have to start from the mid. You make right choices. That's what I'm telling you. This is a good example you brought in. Good example. What side? Your wife is a doctor. So from the story I read, 3,000 Ghana, he bought a car. What made him get all that? If it's because the wife was a professional and she was making money on her own. So he had extra money to do that. Right? Nimanku didn't appreciate what he had. But you see, you can't fool all the people all the time. Now the table's turned. Now you've lost your job. And now there's a bad reputation attached to your CV. So now when you go and look for, Nimanku, sorry, even if there's a position, they'll say there's no position. But there's a bad name attached to that CV now. Now who is going to pay the price for it? The poor wife. So me and all the men out there to learn from these. You don't need any case. There's a saying now, when a man gets into problem, don't sit down and laugh about the man's problems. A wise man learns from that because he knows that it can happen to him.
Right? I know you say, some of you guys, they say you need fresh blood, isn't it?
But fresh blood maybe cause my friend Marco. Maybe the fresh blood cause what he cause him? The fresh blood now he make him lose his job.
Oh.
Fresh blood, you be CFO. So it means at the time, in another 5 to 6, 7 years of your career, you could be the CEO of that bank. You were almost there.
But fresh blood is sweet.
Fresh blood now it cost my friend in career.
My sister. It's sweet now.
You sweet. Now okay, the fresh blood don't sweet them, but now you don't break and pass. So now where with the sweetness and my sister, wait till they talk. I will take my career at 51 years old over sweetness because I know be young boy again. Where I go make mistake.
You know, get some. That be why.
My sister, I say I will take my career over that. 51 years. Yes. Now you go do fresh blood. Then go lose your job. Then go the whole CV, go define job again. No, I beg this. This one, you for make deep thinking. Wow. So that's a good example right there. It affected my brother. Right? And it's not only him. This part of the world, me and you know, people have lost their houses, everything, just because of that. A lot of people have lost a lot of things just because of that. Somebody they go can RCMP change the law, put in key. Oh, what thing they go on? My own house, you lie. Then they show you you go Ghana, you go see you, they follow woman now. A lot of people have lost their properties because of that, right? So we are all not perfect. We are all human beings, but you have to try at a certain stage of your life, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
So what is it that makes some of you guys think that it's not enough to just have one person that you're intimately related to, but you have to have multiple people? Because I have never had a good answer to that question.
No,
Can
it's
you help
simple.
me? What
This
is
is it's very simple. It's
what?
very, very simple. We all
Tell.
change, right? Like I said earlier on in your show, we all change. As we get older,
Mm-hmm,
we may have one or two kids, they're not the same anymore. You
mm-hmm.
know, things are not the same as it used to be. And one thing you should know is that men, we are attracted by what we see.
Oh,
You understand? We are trying to see some young girl, she's 18,
you get
for,
Bobby.
forgetting that your wife used to be like that before. See, that's
Oh,
the
you get
saddest thing.
Bobby.
But we,
Uh-huh.
but we don't dare. Nyash know they stand. In belly don't flat, strong. You they want hand. But you forget say that your wife to so he don't day before he come born for you wake it ten like that too. See? Because men are moved by what we see. Unfortunately, it's true.
Okay.
You understand?
Always you want to see fresh, Abby.
And exactly. And women are moved by what they hear about women.
Emotional. Mm,
Thank you. Men are moved by what we see.
mm.
Women are moved by, oh, meaning I know this guy. Oh, it don't be good guy. Already woman vouch for you. So it they make her easy to. My men we want, hey, you see this one, oh, hey, you see that one, oh, hey. Every day they do a you go do a take that. Because younger girls don't they come up
Hmm.
short, tall, nyash, no nyash less, everything. If now one you won't follow, then your life all go to go like a zigzag, right?
So that means you just have to be contented with what you have,
You
right?
have to be. That is why when you dey go marry, try find the one way you dey love. Now
Mm,
to be victim.
mm,
Understand? Try find the one you dey love, the one way your heart they beat for him. Yeah, I know say with time, the love as the years they go by, it no go diminish. But sometimes that's why couples too must be spicing their love life.
mm.
Now you are 35 then now, like our mothers there, you don't put cloth for your body. No. Understand? You go make your man go they watch the 17-year-old girl. Try make they put cloth. Cloth be night time when they can't sleep. Actually make her some nice leggings, then you stay inside. Your
Mm.
husband say every day corner is see no, say, hey, this one dear. This today my wife. It make her to because you despise them, right?
Please, can I say something?
Yes.
Just like you guys get fed up with the same whatever, Bobby, whatever.
Mhm.
You see, we women, maybe a lot of us are not as bold as I am, but I'll tell you hand on heart that we women also do get fed up. But what keeps us going is the commitment that we've made a vow to remain with Mr. X or Mr. Y, right? We also
Mm.
get fed up. You think I want to eat pounded yam every day? I don't. And you've changed too. You used to have what? Punk with the hair almost to the sky.
Mm.
5 years later, you're bald. I didn't
Mm.
marry a bald man, but I have to change my outlook to adapt to your baldness. I didn't bargain for baldness, but now you're bald. What am I gonna do, right? So why is it that men aren't also able to adapt and just get contented with what they have, and they always are out there looking for the next best thing? Why?
It'll be simple. I mean, it'll be simple because I don't know how to say this. I want to say it in a more nicer way.
Talk come for pigeon. I don't know why
Okay,
today your English
women,
don't come like that.
once they and you day,
Uh-huh,
when you and them day,
uh-huh.
they have kiddies for you and things. Sometimes them are commitments, they go more into family oriented things.
You mean their kids?
Their kids, because not all men are like women.
Mm,
Men, we are born to this is how we're born. Born, get up, go to school, get a degree, get a job, feed your family. That's how, Most of us were raised, doesn't matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but women are more home oriented. So most time when you watch, a lot of men can neglect their children, but it's difficult to find a woman neglecting their children.
But
It's
why
very,
would you do that? Why?
a lot of men do it, but women. So it's hard to find somebody who say my mom wasn't there. It's easy to find a lot saying my dad was never there,
Hmm.
but it's hard to say my mom was never there because that's how women are built. So good women, instead of going to cheat behind their men, they focus their attention on their children, house chores, trying to better themselves. Some go back to school. You understand? Exactly. If you watch the trend, I'm not talking about these slave queens and no, that those are different breed of girls. That I'm not talking about them.
Okay, so I'll ask my question again, but I want us to look at what my brother said here. It says there has to be an element of greed and lack of contentment. I also do believe that both genders are guilty of the same. Of course, of
Of
course.
course, 100%, my brother. We have all of us be guilty, both men and women. Nobody, no party be free. Yeah. You understand? So, like I said, that to me, I always tell you that love is the basis of everything.
Mm-hmm,
Love is a great foundation.
mm-hmm,
If everything is based on love,
mm-hmm,
everything is easier. But if everything is based on what can I get from the other party,
mm-hmm.
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
But you still haven't answered my question. I'll ask it again. So what I
Yeah.
was saying was that I married a guy who is six pack. He has a full head of hair. He was young, he was tall, he was
Mhm,
whatever, he was vibrant, he was handsome, whatever. I was slim, Coca Cola bottle
mhm,
shape,
mhm,
whatever. A few short years, I've got a couple kids, my boobs are sagging. The nyash no be nyash no more. I mean, I've changed.
mhm.
Why is it that women, in a lot of cases, women are a lot more able to adapt to the change? Now, my husband don't get a motorway for a head inside. Let me just take it like that. My husband has a pot belly. Pot belly wasn't what I settled for in the beginning, but this is what it is. Let me just, I take it like that. Why is it that women are better placed to be able to, in a lot of cases, accept this thing, but men always want to run after the next thing because Bobby don't sag, Nyash no be there no more? Why? I want to understand why.
Good women, doesn't matter whether you were raised well. A good woman is not how you were raised. A good woman is a gift that you have as a good woman. Understand? It's not about how you, yeah, you, part of you raising you is also part of it. But a good woman would never allow herself to be sleeping around.
No, but why are you guys not able to do same? You're still not
Well,
answering my
there's
question.
2 or 3% or 5 or 10% on men that don't do that. Maybe
Why?
the women, maybe most women are used to the men they see doing that. But
Why? But
I
why
also
don't you do it?
I
Why?
also know that I've just explained it to you. Why should I do it? What sense is there for me to go and take a girl who doesn't know anything about me, is only looking at me today because I'm driving a Ford F-150 or I'm driving a Porsche Cayenne, never knew what I went through to get to where I am, and I'll come and give the person in the middle of my table to sit. Why would I do that?
No, you're not listening. So listen to the question again, please. So what I'm saying is that some of we women, right? We have husbands that we married with six pack, and we
No,
love
I understood that. You asked me a
yeah,
certain question and I
yeah.
was
So, but
explaining.
why is it that some of you guys are also not able to take the sagging boobs like that? Because when you first met, it wasn't sagging; it's just sagging with time.
And that's
Why?
what I told you, that there's 10% of men out there who are taking their women just the way they are.
Yeah, but why are the 90 not?
I,
Why?
can
What is it?
Peter, Kwame No Face can't vouch for them. I'm sorry, because I see people, a man and a couple I know around, whose wife is sitting in a wheelchair, and I see him and his wife every day. I've never heard the wife say, "Oh, and he went to cheat behind me." Is that man different from the 90% of men?
Yeah. But you and I both have friends, or we know people, right, who are married, have wives, who work hard, support their families, do everything that needs to happen. You have people in very close sphere of influence that you know them. You know them. I'm not going to name names. You know them, right? And they were married to men who went outside of the marriage to look at the next best thing. I'm just trying to, because you are a man, right? So I'm just trying to understand
You are
what
trying to
goes on.
understand, but and
Yeah,
I can't. We are all men. We're all
yeah.
created. We are all men, but we are all not created the same because our
Mm-hmm.
mindsets are different.
That's true.
Understand? We are all men, but we're not created the same. We are
That's
all
true.
men. Yeah, we are masculine. We have masculine voices. We grow beards and the rest. But there's different kinds of men. There's productive men and there's useless men. Understand? Even though we are all men, but there's men who will run away from their children because they don't want responsibilities, and there's men who will stay and even stay for other people's children.
Mm,
Are we all not men?
mm,
Exactly. We are men. We are all men. But another man will run away from his responsibility, and another man will have a child with a woman and even adopt a foolish man's responsibility and take care of it. Are we all not men? We all are. But our mindset is what depicts all of us, right? How you think, how you think is what drives your family ahead, right? And the way you think is what moves your family ahead. If you don't think smart, your family gets stuck. You know, so as much as we are all men, we all have different capabilities and roles in which you we play. If you don't play well, it falls on you, right? Exactly.
So
So
what you're saying is that you don't know why the friends and people that you know who are cheating behind their wives, legitimate wives, why they do it. You don't know. You don't
why
know
would
why
I
they
know?
do it.
I don't. I can't. I want one. I won't ask. Two is none of my business. That's your problem. Until what you really want to see. Eventually, you will see it, and then maybe you will learn out of it, right? Because you can't teach a grown man or tell a grown man what to do when his mind is already made up on what he wants to
I
do.
guess. I
Yeah.
guess.
So sometimes all you need is experience. You need life to get to a certain stage, and then life itself has a way of slowing you down.
That's true.
So you slow down after that, right? But then when you sit down and you think of all the money you've wasted and all the stupid things that you've done, and if you think about what you could have used all that money for and where you could have been by now, you will face that regret, not me,
Hmm.
right? You are going to. Don't you hear? They say there used to be a poster that one of my friends' father used to have in Camp, and anytime I used to go there, I used to read it. They say youth is a blender, middle age is a struggle, and old age is full of regrets. I used
Hmm.
to see this poster in the 80s. I kept it in my head, and today I'm telling you, they say youth is a blender, middle age a struggle, old age is full of regrets, right? So plan them well, they go for your head top. Plan them well, you go for so it be choice too, right? Because you can know say time no day for you. Yeah, you chop 20, you chop 25, but you no go remain to be 25. You go chop 30, go chop 35, 40,
Yeah.
45, 50.
Yeah.
So you won't use your energy for woman matter, or you won't use your energy to direct towards your goals and your future. It be choice.
Hmm.
So tomorrow you can't blame your friend who is sitting high in a position or somewhere, and then you are saying that, oh, God was never there for me. No, he was. But the problem was the two of you made different choices. Why you are where you are, and that
Hmm.
is why he is where he is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Today, I don't know whether you ate potatoes and chicken before you joined this live video. Your English don't come. But anyway, we're about rounding up here. If there's any last word, what was the quote that you just gave that you saw? You said that you saw as a child
And
growing up.
can I bring you guys house? Yeah, it's a youth is a blender. Middle
Youth
age
is,
is
come
a
on,
blender.
it's a blender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Middle age a struggle.
Middle age, a struggle.
and old age is full of regrets. He used to even tell us to read it and always told us to read the last part. So if you don't want to regret, then you try to fix things well. Thank you.
Hmm. I see.
You are young. You have all the energy. Ah, I'm Mr. King, King Kong. Use that energy to fix your life. That's it. Use it because you that energy don't stay there forever. You know, go day there forever.
Hmm.
25, 35, you know, go day there for you go see no 50. And believe me, it comes so quick.
Oh man, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. 20 years ago.
It comes so quick.
Yeah.
So now you go they do nyash. The small energy where God don't give you nyash, 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 nyash. Last hour you go they write nyash for what up when you be old man.
Yeah. So please put your potato and your chicken to one side. In a few words in pidgin, what are you going to say to your 25-year-old younger self today, based on what you know now?
Use your head. Stay away from nyash. Put all your energy for your life inside, day and night. Some days there you will go, you know go good. But that no they mean say you forgive up. Because life is never a straight journey. It be curves, bends, hills, valleys, everything. Sometimes it good, sometimes it no good. But you must always keep that burning sensation, that burning desire in you all the time. Because if you lose that burning desire, you have lost it. You've lost it. Because life is never going to be, life never go make perfect for you. And they tell you today, hills day, valley day, you go climb everything day. You will be strong and just keep moving. Don't stop. You will reach there. Stop. You will reach there.
Our Big Brother says plan for an early retirement
Thank
instead of
you.
messing about.
Thank you. So you go chop 75 years, then you still they go work. Instead of you could have retired at 60 or even earlier. Those who start early at early 20s can retire at even 50 and enjoy your life. But these are things that we didn't know. Oh, nyash, 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 nyash will make you go work top 75 because you go they still they pay for some 12-year-old kiddie at 75.
Oh, I have a 60. I have a friend who's got a 60 something year old dad with a 7-year-old child. And my friend
Eh,
is in her mid 30s.
yeah. Na nyash, na waiting goes up. Waiting goes up.
Now you cause him.
Nyash.
If you cause him.
Nyash goes up. See? Now they talk. See, so you know, plan well. It being the brother talk, very good thing. Plan well. Start early. No, they mean say you chop 20 years, you go get job for Nigerian forces or Ghana Army or Ghana Navy. Oh, it means say, hey, now my hand don't reach my back. So no, plan am, plan am. By the
Mm,
time you reach your 40s, then you dey relax. Then now you dey enjoy life.
mm.
Eh, then you dey enjoy life. We go holidays for America. Tomorrow we go holidays for England. People dey Nigeria. People
Our
dey
brother say that one a retirement baby. Retirement baby.
I tell you, we go work till you chop 80 years. Go work till you chop 80. Because then you have to plan for educational fund for oh, man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Retirement picking.
So, it'll be okay. Just make, we are all humans. We are bound to make mistakes. I'm not talking as if I am the most perfect person. No, we're all bound to make mistakes, but learn from your mistakes and make sure you don't commit them no more, right? That's all.
Hmm.
That's it. Mm.
It's your last pigeon be that. That one
Now
no be.
last preaching, the viewers they go hear from me. Once I make less busy, they go hear from me. So, and then once a while go they come make with the talk, right? They can if at least 2 or 3 young men go listen to this thing and it will shape my life. It means it shape mine too, right?
Hmm. Okay, so young men, no more Bobby.
With
Yeah.
the that one there, by now, some song will talk to you, look this guy, which it is they know. You don't know. Which we used to say the same thing. Until the red light go can red for your face, then you go understand.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Please, young men, spend your youthfulness
Very
working hard.
wisely. Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't be sitting under tree under all day, all night. And be carrying evil, wicked plan, how to know. Always ask God to help you, give you a master plan all the time.
If they touch Bobby for mango tree under.
Go touch am. So you want to touch Bobby until you chop 70? No.
Eh,
Mm-mm. At a
that
point
one
in
be fresh,
no,
fresh
at a
blood.
point in time, you want to elevate from that mango under and not
Oh,
be there anymore. Exactly.
oh. He then popping boys quarters.
So if you did boys quarters, one day the man will go come build in own boys quarters. Your girlfriend, there's a possibility he will leave you go there because
Oh,
you know mature. You don't know.
uh, I
You did your
see.
father in boys quarters at 65. So
Oh, it's good though.
I
Eh?
see. No
It's
problem.
good. It's good. It's good.
When they get there too, they go learn. It's good, I know. You reach there, you know.
Poppy gets money now.
Your puppy get money when you young. Oh. Yes. But your puppy money go come in old because times they change, seasons they change. So it be you for work hard to keep that your father in money, still they burn, they go up.
Hmm.
You see.
I beg next time make you know the chop potato then chicken before you come my show top, okay?
Oh, I dey beg the viewers, I no chop no potato and chicken.
This,
Oh.
this English not too much for me. You dey speak beach pidgin well. Now you can't educate top can't they speak English for here. Why?
How I go do?
Last pigeon. We want hear
Mm.
one more pigeon advice, then we go.
A being I don't talk. That's it. Build yourself. Somebody talk for your platform talk. Say very true and good advice. Building yourself,
Roberta be that too.
huh?
Roberta be that.
Building yourself be good. It be good. It make you yourself. You are standing. You dey stand well already before you dey meet somebody. So you yourself, you know, be liability on who you dey meet.
Mm.
And one thing about we men be say, I can talk for myself. You be woman where you dey oh you dey do thing dey. I dey respect you. It be automatic because life be very difficult. Life be very difficult. So when you meet a woman where they hustle, you get your own car, you try doing your own corner, where you know be say they go around, they sleep with people where they figure that thing. I better respect that woman. Because that woman be hardworking woman. So when you get woman like that, it dey make your life easier as a man. Because the woman is say they hustle for him body. So you, oh, today you don't get, oh, cool. The woman say they can't go fit buy food, can't push you for corner, say chop. Oh, today, don't worry. Oh, darling, oh, Charlie, don't worry. Take, you don't get gas money, take. It they make the relationship marriage be nice. And a woman like that, you know, go find man where they talk down to woman like that. Unless the man, you don't get number 6.
Mm.
Hmm?
Our brother said, young men, be satisfied with the wife of your youth.
You.
Let your Bobby be pleasing to you and suck the living daylight out of it. My brother,
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you.
Even the Bible self don't talk. It is advisable to marry the woman of thy youth. The Bible inside.
Mm.
We are advisable to marry the woman of thy youth.
Mm.
Because the time thy youth, then you be youth. Your mother way they cook chakara before you they chop. But then at that time, then that girl is still they love you for that. Why you get money? Then now you won't go bring different person come inside. Anyways.
And our sister Ekuamwa says, everybody should know that Michael Jackson once used to be the richest man. Then Bill Clinton. Now it's Elon Musk.
Thank you.
So
Things
your
will
father's
change.
money
Thank
will
you.
expire. and work for your own money. Work for your own
If
money.
you want your father's legacy to be, you, the child, should use your father's money to build yourself. If it's educational wise, whatever it is, or if it's business wise. So tomorrow, when your dad is not around, that legacy can continue. If you look at Dangote, Dangote comes from the Dan Tata family. The Dan Tata, they be one of the richest Nigerian people ever. And what is Dangote source? I hear his uncle borrowed him some money then. So they look at Dangote. Use your father's money, or if there's money in your home, to build your life. Go to school if you are educationally inclined. So tomorrow you can get a good job and make money and keep your father's legacy going. Or if you are not educationally inclined and you are business inclined, use that money in your home to build yourself. Because tomorrow that money might not be around. But because you have built yourself, you can keep sustaining that family name. Family name, like Dangote is doing, right? He's driving his family name ahead.
Oh, well. Unless you have anything else to say, we'll call it a wrap today. Thank you so much for this educative program. I hope that the young guys and young ladies in the house have taken a cue. This is a man's own voice. I didn't say it. He said it from his point of view and his perspective. As a person, you always get a lot of benefit from listening to other people and their advice. These are all coming from experiences that people have had. So if you have ears, may you hear. And may this be something that actually helps you to transform your way of thinking and make better choices to have better outcomes. I've seen people whose fathers had multiple women in their house with multiple children. They saw the confusion. They saw everything. These same men, they also went. They married one woman, 10 girlfriends, also had lots of children, did the exact same thing. History repeated itself. Where are the lessons? Where?
No lessons.
Okay, so I hope that you'd be back again. This is not a 9-day wonder, Mr. Kwame No Face, that you're going to come back and we can continue.
Of course we will.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
So much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening, watching. We'll be back again with another episode very soon. I love you. Have a fantastic Saturday.
Yeah, and you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.